They thought they had you figured out, didn't they? A little pawn on their board, a disposable piece, moving where they told you, doing what they expected, obedient, predictable, weak. Oh, how they laughed at you, how they whispered behind your back, thinking you'd never catch on. But here's the thing about pawns. They don't stay at the bottom forever. Play the game long enough, survive long enough, and the pawn becomes the king. But they never saw it coming. They never thought you could rise, did they? No, no, no. You were just entertainment to them. A little joke. A puppet dancing on their strings. They fed you lies, kept you in your place, made you believe you were nothing without them. And oh, how they smiled while they did it. That's the funny part, isn't it? People love to act like they care, like they're on your side. But the second you stop being useful proof, you're nothing to them. Forgotten, replaced. Ha! But that's where they made their mistake. See, they thought they were pulling the strings. They thought they were in control. But all the while, you were watching, learning, studying their every move. Because you see, the real game isn't about playing by their rules. No, no, no. It's about breaking them. It's about understanding that people are selfish creatures. They take and take and take till there's nothing left. And when you're empty, when you're broken, they just move on. But you didn't break, did you? No, no, no. You adapted. You let them believe they were winning. You let them laugh. You let them feel safe. And then you flipped the board. Now, look at them. Desperate, afraid, scrambling to hold on to the control they thought they had. Oh, how the tables turn. The same people who mocked you, who used you, who thought they were untouchable. Now they're the ones looking over their shoulders, wondering when their little world will come crashing down. And you don't even have to lift a finger, because the truth is, they destroyed themselves. Their arrogance, their greed, their need to control it was always their undoing. You just let them walk right into their own trap. Now that's funny, isn't it? But let's not pretend this was all just for revenge. No, no, no. This is bigger than that. This is about waking up, about seeing people for what they really are. They don't love you. They don't care about you. They love what you can do for them. They care about the version of you that makes their life easy. But the second you start thinking for yourself, the second you stop playing by their script, you become the villain. Ha! Isn't that the joke? You spend your whole life trying to be good, trying to be loyal, trying to make people happy, only to find out that the moment you stop, the moment you demand respect, instead of begging for it, suddenly you're the bad guy. Well, maybe being the bad guy isn't so bad after all. See, the real power isn't in being liked, it's in being feared. It's in knowing that nobody owns you anymore. Not their approval, not their validation, not their empty little promises. You don't need their smiles, you don't need their acceptance. You are free. And freedom, oh, freedom is the one thing they never wanted you to have. Because a free man is dangerous. A free man can't be controlled. And the best part, they know it. Oh, they won't admit it. No, no, no. That would be too humiliating. They'll pretend they're still in control. They'll smile through gritted teeth, act like they're unbothered. But behind that mask, fear. Delicious, crippling fear. Because they don't know what you'll do next. They don't know if you'll play nice or burn everything to the ground. And that terrifies them. See, people don't fear what they understand. They fear the unknown. They fear the one who doesn't follow the script, the one who doesn't play by the rules they wrote. That's why they wanted you weak. That's why they wanted you predictable. Because when you're predictable, you're controllable. But now you're a storm with no master, a wildfire with no leash. And the funny thing about fire, it doesn't ask permission to burn. Oh, how the mighty beg when the roles are reversed. The same people who once dismissed you, ignored you, treated you like an afterthought, now they want to talk. Now they want to fix things. Ha! Look at them, scrambling, panicking, acting like they always believed in you. But you see it now, don't you? You see the game for what it is. It was never about loyalty. It was never about fairness. It was always about power. And power only respects those strong enough to take it. So what will you do now? Go back? Be the obedient little pawn again? No, 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 no. That part of you is gone. Dead. You killed it the moment you realized the truth. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is going to hand you what you deserve. You either take your place at the top, or you let them bury you at the bottom. And here's the punchline. They still think you care. They still think you need their approval. But oh, you've changed, haven't you? You don't crave their acceptance anymore. You don't need their fake smiles, their empty praises, their hollow apologies. Because now you answer to no one. The world only respects two things: power and the will to use it. And you've got both. And oh, how they tremble when they realize it. You see, they were comfortable when you were small, when you were easy to manipulate, easy to discard. But now they don't know what to do with you. They can't laugh you away. They can't shove you aside. They can't control you anymore. And that kills them inside. Because the worst thing for people like them isn't losing power, it's watching you take it. They look at you now, and they don't see the person they once dismissed. No, no, no. Now they see something dangerous, something unpredictable. Because you've changed the game, flipped the board, and left them scrambling for pieces that no longer exist. And what's worse, they know they deserve this. Every betrayal, every insult, every condescending smirk, they thought they were so clever, so untouchable. But the funny thing about karma, it always finds its way home. And you are karma, the shadow creeping in when they least expect it. The echo of every lie they told, the reckoning they never saw coming. See, people like them never think about consequences. They assume they'll always be on top, that they'll always be the ones pulling the strings. But the moment you stop playing their game, oh, that's when the panic sets in. That's when they start to stutter, start to sweat, start to realize maybe, just maybe, they weren't as powerful as they thought. Because real power, it doesn't need permission. You didn't ask to be their pawn. You didn't ask to be underestimated. But now that you've stepped into your power, now that you've claimed what's rightfully yours, there's no going back. And here's the real kicker. They're still waiting, still hoping you'll forgive, hoping you'll forget, hoping you'll slip back into that old familiar role. But you won't, because you've seen the truth now. You've seen them. And once you see people for what they really are, oh, there's no unseeing it. So let them talk. Let them whisper. Let them pretend they're still in control. Because deep down, they know the truth. The king has risen, and there's nothing they can do to stop him.